Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Pokopia video. Today we've got two brand new trailers, or should I say TV advertisements, to break down and analyze for Pokemon Pokopia, revealing all new information, new kind of views and builds and cool gameplay. So if you're excited, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump in. So we've got two trailers, so we'll start with the first, and of course it starts with the Nintendo Switch 2 logo and jumps into some players playing the game and straight into the first clip. Here we see the UI, which we'll go through later because we see that better in the second trailer, but we actually see kind of the nightlife and a very cloudy atmosphere, which is really cool. Lots of lit up areas, so really goes to show just how developed the island can be in Pokopia. The players having a good time and interacting with a Pichu, who will be responsible, I think, with the spark ability or something like that, lighting up all the street lamps and the building lights and things like that. It's going to be really, really cool. We're getting an example of game share and other players joining in, which is awesome. It looks like some of the abilities can't actually be used here on the UI whilst in game share, which is pretty interesting. Maybe it's to do with which Pokemon some players have, I don't know. But we get another view here, very cloudy scene again, so interesting to see different weathers in other game captures. The trailer goes on to introduce more people into the game share, and here we'll just pause it because we get a look at a massive swimming pool, what looks to be some kind of igloo or cave or something, but the whole thing has been terraformed into a tropical, really awesome, like 5-star swimming pool resort, and lots of floating furniture, which is just super cool. I'm really excited. It just goes to show the different directions you'll be able to take this game in. And moving on, we're going to go on to the next part of the trailer now, and we see some inflatable Pikachu furniture, I think, and the fishing rod close up and a kind of a pergola or some kind of canopy there. Again, this is very much beach focused and swimming pool focused, unlike some of the other builds we've seen. We did see the Pokemon Center in the back there as well, and the trailer comes to an end with a beautiful scene from the Pokemon Center and a really small island, it looks like, at night, which just makes it super, super cozy. We've got a few buildings on the left hand side, a big open park area on the right, and it just looks really cozy. So this trailer kind of looks at a beach build and ends on the kind of nighttime vibe. Super cozy. Moving on to the second one now, it also starts with the Nintendo Switch 2 logo, of course, and we jump into another scene, this time in the daytime, clear skies. We have kind of a shed or a very minimal building in the background there with the player and a Slowpoke walking down the path with a flower field. Now, this is quite important because I'm pretty sure this UI we've seen here, we get a closer look in this trailer, and I'm pretty sure the main feature there is Slowpoke's tail, so that probably hints to an ability Slowpoke will offer us as we play the game. Now, here we get to see a very familiar scene of that path that's become iconic at this point, shown off in lots of trailers, and again, a Venonat and Slowpoke following the player down the path. We've got the fences and a cabin, so quite a cottagecore kind of main general theme, I would say. Most people will go in this direction. We've got the mountains in the background, some waterscaping on the sides and bushes. Looks really cool, really exciting. I think this is probably the direction I will take the game as well. It's just really cool seeing this path as well. It's very, I think it's taken from another Pokemon game. Anyway, we get another example of some game sharing as some other players join in. And if we just head back a little bit here, we get to see one player, I think, inside the building, potentially, or maybe they're on the edge of a cliff or something, and one player on the outside of the building. Just, again, showing multiplayer. A Cubone has joined the scene. There's a Pinsir there as well. They're all enjoying the flower garden, so just another cool little clip there that we haven't seen before. And actually, this looks like is a trailer from the other side because these are the same people, I think. But here we get a crazy build. Look at this. We get kind of a player terraformed and crafted, a giant person, and then a multi-story building. It looks so cool. This just goes to show how crazy these builds are going to be. Some people are going to do some incredible stuff here. We've got different cubes and different types of textures that we haven't seen before. Actually kind of transparent wall as well, like a glass wall, but it's not fully transparent. So different types of materials again we're seeing for the first time here, and another ability this time on the UI. We get a good look at the UI in this trailer, which is interesting. I think it's the first time we've seen that actually, but yeah, this is a really cool trailer. It just shows different perspectives of Pokemon Pokopia, and again, just how tall are we going to be able to build this? This looks really high up in the sky, and the stairs go up even further. We've got some rocks, we've got some statues, and some torches, and different pathways and lights, and honestly, it's probably going to be quite endless, more so than we probably expect. And this trailer comes to an end, of course, with a different scene, which is more of a traditional scene we've seen with the Pokemon Center and just some paths and mountains in the background, kind of all surrounded by large terraformed areas and a flower garden in the foreground there. So this is probably much more traditional, but shows a larger island and in the daytime. So both trailers combined show us kind of different times of day, different types of builds, and different directions we can take Pokemon Pokopia. And so that's just really cool. I thought I'd share these with you because I can't find them online. So sorry about the quality of the trailers. They have been ripped from a TV and posted on social media. So the quality is pretty low, but it does give us a pretty good idea of what we can expect. And it's just nice to see some different angles and different game captures. And honestly, we're only 3 weeks away now, so we don't have long to wait at all. But let me know what you think of this Pokemon Pokopia kind of mini analysis. Did you enjoy the trailers? Are you looking forward to the game? Let me know, and don't forget to subscribe.